What's going on? Good morning, Stacks a lot. Look at Tesla, man. It did gap up. Rob was right. Rob did say it has a potential to gap up, but it's not. This isn't a crazy gap up, to say the least. I would be more convinced to see 700 again today. We'll wait for it to come down. Today, I really think today might be one of those days on AMC where it's like a make or break type of situation. I think there might be a 40 test today. That's obviously the resistance there, guys. $40. Looks like we're heading in the right direction. We're back at 38. Yesterday's high was 38.78, couple cents away shy from 39. What's going on, Boker? C3D. Let's take a look at the AMCSI. Still at 18%. I'll be interested to see that above 20%. Let's see. Almo Master, what's going on? Uh, any news on Twitter? AMC to the moon's trending. 38. It's broke 38. GameStop, of course. It's a quiet one. All right, let's see if we retest the highs here on this spike here at open. We're 2 minutes in. Hashtag AMC to the moon is trending, by the way. Portugal is trending. Wonder why. Oh, it has to do with soccer, obviously. What's going on, Pam? Morning. I was thinking of buying some Cardano on the next downturn. What's going on, Phoenix? No, you're not first. Let's see. Even yet, if AMC comes back to like the mid 30 level, like 35, 34, I think that would be somewhat of a risky dip buy. I'd feel more comfortable buying this on the dip than kind of chasing it here near $40, but for some reason I feel like it's gonna break 40. Last time we broke 40, we hit 46. So if we do break 40s, we're back in this big old wedge here where the resistance was 60 and the support was 40. And we were trading under 40 and above 30 for what, like a month or so? Yeah, I'm debating. I really want to buy some Cardano. Like that's just for like long-term hold, by the way. Like if I'm gonna buy Bitcoin or Ethereum, it's definitely just gonna be for a dip buy, and I'm just gonna sell the rips. But I think it's high right now. CNBC won't even put GameStop on the ticker list. I'll bottom scream. Maybe because it's not moving too crazy. I mean, there's probably other high volume stocks. Let's take a look. 38.40s. We're so close to the highs. Let's see, Yahoo Finance. See what's on there. Fannie Mae. Rolls Royce. Hmm. Virgin Galactic. Ooh, 25. Let's see, HUD. Is it still under 50? I don't think it crossed above 50. No. Oh, AMC so close to the highs of yesterday. It's only like 10 cents away. Look at that uptrend. Let's extend this to the right. We could afford like a 37 pullback today and still maintain the higher lows. And yet again, we're still looking overextended. If we do what we did yesterday, it'd be insane. I think we see 40 if we do that. And that's being up above EMA on the 5 minute. We maintain that for like 2 hours exactly. 8:30. So 2 hours of just riding above the EMA. No big pullback on the 5 minute. Of course, we did pull back from 38 all the way down to 35. So we did get the pullback, but of course, it still maintained. It still bounced. It still held the higher support levels. That to me is key. Of course, Tesla. For those of you who don't know, I bought yesterday. I bought Tesla yesterday in the 650 range. Low 650s after a bounce from 648. And I thought it was gonna close it around the price. So I was like, you know what? I'm probably gonna hold it till tomorrow. But we started seeing a little push here into close. So I just sold it. And now it's at 676. What's going on, Rob? Take a look at Tesla, Rob. You were right on this one. We did get a gap up. There's that pullback. Let's see if we can hop in on this bad boy. Yeah, I let that one go, but eh, it is what it is. Baba, I took a look at Baba yesterday because first and foremost, it's under 200 and it's near the low on the daily. It's just completely tanked to 52-week lows. Take a look at this. 319 was the highs, and now we're at 172, and that was made today this morning. We're hitting new lows on this. Never thought I'd see this. Oh man, this hurts. Trying to get it in on a dip right around 37.70s. I'll try to be patient. I'll try to be patient, not buy right now. No Baba. Yeah, it's going up through a lot of like investigations and whatnot with China. Oh, it's gonna hit my target. Come on. I'm just looking for different opinions. I want to see what you guys think. But yes, buying at the 52-week low, it can go lower. That's the thing. It's like when you're at 52-week highs, it can keep on going higher. The momentum is there. The trend is not in your favor. The crypto platform hit by a $600 million heist is now asking the hacker behind it to become its chief security advisor. Think that was Paulie, no? Yeah, I did. I do think it could hit 40, Rob. We talked about this like 2 weeks ago. I think there was a chance. Looks like we might hold the 38 range here. I mean, 40s was that resistance too. It's not even just the max pain. It's been the massive resistance we've been having. We kind of creeped up above to 46, but it didn't hold above 40. It didn't hold at 46, 45, 44. It came down and it held $30. It's like Bitcoin. It's trying to hold 30. Morning, Ruben. Let's refresh this here. SI is 18% still. Target is trending. I think I read they're gonna buy some stock, buy back some stock. 15 billion, I think. Yep, 15B. Good, nice little rebound in SPY and Nasdaq. Well deserved, well deserved. I'm telling myself I'm not gonna buy if it doesn't hit my levels. I'm gonna stay disciplined. I don't care if it just starts to bounce back. AMC volume. Oh, this is Target. Never mind. Tilray, Lowe's. I think they also had earnings. Are what's trending on Yahoo Finance. 8 million volume on AMC right now. That should place it here on the most active stocks, right? Yeah, number 3. Number 1 being Fannie Mae, and then 10 Cent Holdings, whatever that is, AMC, and then Apple, and then Rolls Royce. Interesting. Keep in mind, I think Rolls Royce is OTC. Oh, it's coming down. Don't shy away from $40, man. We nearly had the highs here by like a couple 6 cents. Boom. There you go. That's my little price target. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we keep on selling off or we bounce. What was that? 68. Not bad. I've never looked into SoFi actually. I know Mr. Uncle Bruce is a big fanatic. Just looking at the technicals here, I see some massive support level that just cracked at $15. So usually when you crack whole numbers like that, upside and downside, the move is a little bit more aggressive. So just like AMC when it cracked $40 the first time around, uh, when we hit 46 right here, it's not perfectly graphed on the 1 hour. Let's go to the 4 hour. When it cracks a whole number like that, you see how it came down under 40. It bounced. It got rejected off of 40. It came back down under 30, and it broke 40. We went to 46. So I'd be careful with SoFi. I don't. Doesn't look appealing to me. GameStop just plunged. It's still pulling back. Let's see. The low today was what, 37.11 pre-market. I'm willing to just cut at under 30. That's a nice little whole number there. So we'll wait. Yeah, this is a pretty substantial plunge if you ask me. We're seeing the same pressure here on AMC too. Now we buy more. Let's see. Is it going to hold near the lows? Because we're nearly going flat on the day. We went from being up, I don't even know how much. Like what? 3%? Now we're kind of nearly flat. Nearly almost going red. Yeah, what's going on, Morans? Fridays are usually the red days, by the way. If you notice that, usually typically on Fridays, AMC is red. And one thing GameStop, what the hell? 159.21. One thing I'd be really watching for is a quick turnaround on the patterns on the reversal. Like just you know how we're bullish since when? We're coming off the lows of 29 on August 11. We have this massive uptrend. I'd be watching a trend reversal too. That's why, especially if you're buying near the highs like right here, be careful of that. So once it starts to lose strength near the $40 mark, I take that as a big red flag. But for now, we're kind of flat here still on the day. We're kind of battling 37.30s. I'd start worrying about this stock if we close today like at 36. Pam says fingers crossed GameStop will drop to $40 again. Is that because you want to buy in at 40? I'm assuming. I mean, this is a pretty odd drop to think about it. We don't see these drops on GameStop like this at Market Open, really. Like this is just red candle after red candle. I get that AMC is also pulling back, but it doesn't really pull back that aggressive, does it? What are we, 68? Right around the 1 minute EMA. I see we got a bounce here. I mean, yesterday that was nothing of a problem. We were just ripping after every pullback. I'm gonna watch that today. If I don't see the I'm not seeing that today. We're not bouncing. I want to bounce. No, crappy. Da, 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 da. Let's see. Mm, Probably not going to be interested in Tesla until we start seeing sub 665, I would say. I think GameStop's just waiting near the lows here to see what AMC does. Let's see it. Let's see it. I'm out. Screw that. Mm-mm. Oh, I guess I sold at the right time, right? I sold at 37.19. Right, right here, and it cracked at 36.90. Literally, like half a second. I think I'm gonna just see if I can rebuy this. Let's see. I really got saved like half a second. That timing was really clutch. I didn't really go as deep as I thought under 37. Usually, like we just mentioned, these whole numbers, it would just start flushing under with the, especially with the stop losses going off at 37. So let's wait and see. We need a massive pump right now, man. 87, look, we're still dropping. See, this is exactly why cutting your losses quick. This was a small position, by the way. Like, just imagine for those who size in way, way bigger, like that, you could get wrecked like that. GameStop, I think, just tapped a new low at 158. It's reacting to AMC. We're seeing a nice bounce now here off the 80s. Let's see, what is that on the 5? We're still pulling back. I would be weary at 36. This level is where it starts to be like, okay, just it's kind of testing the lower end of the uptrend. Uh, let's see. It says some alerts. Damn it, Tesla, I hate you. It's still pulling back. Cracked again. All right, let's buy in again. Let's see. If we do get a bounce here, it'd be pretty decent because we're kind of looking oversold here on the 5. I'd expect to bounce above 37 again. Give it to me. Damn, it's still dropping. Can you guys believe that? Well, GameStop reacting again. 158. What do we get filled in at? 73. Mm, Not too bad, I would say. Taking my Tesla money. Yeah, I'm looking for a move above 70 again. 70 cents, obviously. 36.70, 69. There's 70. Let's get a rebound, baby. Let's get those green candles in here. 76, nice. 78. Oh, looks like Bitcoin's red. 45,200 for BTC. 80 cents. Nice. Let's get a stronger rebound. I'm looking for something way stronger, like back up to like 37. It's not good, guys. Fuck. This is it. There's some pressure here this morning for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. There's pressure. Yeah, I heard about Target. I mean, you're assuming like the buyback, right? The share buyback. 15 bill. We need AMC. We need that. We need AMC the options to be hedged for this break to 40. Absolutely, but keep in mind they can unhedge as well. So maybe that's where that pressure's coming in from. I would say because notice how like it was just like a steady uptrend, like a staircase up. That I believe was the hedging. A lot of the hedging that was being done as more options started becoming moving into the money. And now we have like this pretty weird drop here, which I didn't think we would see. But I'm always like want to be careful just to like just not. I don't trust any stock at all. Nice little rebound there off the lows for GameStop. At least we have some action, some volatility. Mm-mm-mm. One thing I don't want this stock to do is to trade and hold near the lows. Like if we're talking a 40 push, obviously, where does the stock have to go? Back up. We have to retest the highs, man. That's what we're looking for. GameStop coming right back down to 158 near the lows. Games AMC once again testing the 80 cent mark. We're looking for a move above 37. Can we get that? Is there is there like a wall here or what? What's holding us back? Come on, just rip, just rip, just rip. Just there you go. There you go. 89. We're looking for 10 more cents on this. I'm not seeing any walls there. It's too hot for the spacesuit, Will. Back down to 69. All right, we're going to wait for it to see if we can hold here. If we don't, then it's going to flush under and we're going to see some new lows today. Keep that in mind. I don't want it to hold here throughout the whole day, obviously. I want this to move back up. First and foremost, into green territory. It's down 1%. But right now, I see how it's kind of like at 70 and then it'll pull back to like 60s. Usually, especially when it like right around when market opens, I don't like to see that because we don't know if this is the downtrend today, you know? You don't want to play against the trend. If today's trend is downward, you don't want to be a bull today. Obviously that it depends on what your risk tolerance is, where obviously where you bought. I bought literally like a 37 something. But for those who are in lower, obviously I don't think that matters at all. There we go, 91. We're looking for that 37 close. 95, 97, 98. There's no walls there, AMC. I don't know why you're getting rejected there. We should be moving above 37. There it is, 37. All right, now the question is, do we get rejected here and pull back again? Hmm. You know what? For some reason, I think we might test 36 today. Got filled out. For some reason, I have a feeling we're going to come back to test the lows. If anything, I can always rebuy near the lows. Let's see. For some reason, I'm not convinced. I'm not getting sold on AMC right now. And I just hate the day I have to be dip buying this is the day it's, kind of shaky. Why can't we have a 39.40 day? You know what I'm talking about? It does this crap every morning? No, for the last couple of days, it's just been uptrending. I mean, yesterday, look at the 5 minute. We went 2 hours without pullback on the EMA, just 2 hours of non-stop rips. The other day, we pulled back and was like around this time, 7:10, like in 10 minutes. If it does the same thing in 10 minutes, this thing should rock it up. Let's see. Support levels, I would say, for right now. Let's set some alerts. 36.75, I would say. It's somewhat holding there. But for some reason, just knowing my luck, if I buy now again, it's going to tank. So I'll just wait. Pulling back. GameStop is literally doing the same thing. It's still following AMC. Route slowly going to 40. I mean, that's what happened with Tesla yesterday, man. And it's at 683. And I sold at 664, 663 yesterday? What is it, like 20 bucks a share right now? Jesus, that's like not a lot. Audi's new concept car is sleek, sinister looking. I want to see that for sure. Ooh, pulling back still. I guess I kind of glad I sold. Let's see. Let's see this concept car. No politics. This looks like the McLaren Speedtail. Literally like the exact same thing. Someone looks like they squashed the car. I get it's a concept car, but hmm. Morning, Chris. Oh yeah, the activate Windows is still here, man. We short Microsoft now. I seriously need to do that because that's a waste of money on Rob's end. I'll pull up my Gmail just for after hours. I mean after I end the stream. Ooh, it's bouncing off 3650s. Is that a decent support level for today, I would say? I mean yesterday's low after the pullback off the highs was 36, right around 36. Let's not retest 36. Let's not revisit that. I need banana fuel. I target for the car. HD coming back, Home Depot coming back. Nice. Did anybody buy? I know some of you guys have this on your long-term portfolios. Home Depot. I know Walmart was also doing fairly well yesterday. 150s. The hood is ripping out of nowhere. Looks like some news catalyst came out. Or no, it's just like another Wall Street bet stock. Interesting rip out of nowhere. The volume just poured in. Okay, AMC is not doing too bad near the lows. One thing we're seeing here is obviously people buying the dip or buying the lows on AMC. That's one thing I was seeing yesterday with Tesla. That's why I bought the dip near the low. So it's not doing too bad. Next time we rip near the lows, we're gonna have to rebuy back. That's if we revisit the lows. This thing can push up to like 37.30 right now. Not looking too bad. The obvious smart play was to rebuy on the second time around this came down, but you can't play it right all the time, you know? Yeah, the Home Depot dip was looking juicy too. Holding 720 Home Depot, nice. I think it was you, Keith, who had Home Depot. I'm gonna start shorting you. I'm telling you, man, we short Microsoft to zero. Oh, it hit a new high today, 294. Oh, it paid a dividend. That's why. 52-week highs we're testing right now. Look at that. How about Apple? Eh, 149. Neo was another good dip buy yesterday, but I'm not willing to buy this until we see low 30s, low 30 range. I read around here. I still have my alert here set. Set another alert. Just in case. What are we doing, AMC? What are we doing? Seeing some rejection at 37. We're seeing some resistance here at 37. Let's plot this right here really quick. Support is obviously at 36.50. June Z Stars. Hope you're doing well. Check out Pfizer. I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well. PFE. Yeah. Oh, I thought Moderna, I thought they moved in coherence, these vaccine stocks, but looks like no. Looks like Moderna's pulling back while Pfizer's moving up. I was willing to buy this on the dip. I just don't trade vaccine stocks, and that was going against my rules. When this dipped off 498, we're watching this. It had dipped to like 350s, and yesterday obviously we had this pretty strong rip. would have made some decent gains, but let's just be patient on this one. I'm going against all my rules that I don't like. I don't like vaccine stocks. But Pfizer's not doing bad. Are you holding some shares yourself or what? Oh, look at this trend, man. You can't hate this trend. And it broke above $50. We talked about it, the psychological hold resistance number. So it could probably go to 55 for all we know. Let's just set an alert. See if we're right. If it breaks 52. Look at that daily. Oh, I actually plotted this when October 26th of 2020. I drew this support line. Nice. AMC once again back to 37. Is he going to break 37? Let's see it. I don't know why it's struggling there. I literally see no wall on the ask. And sorry if you guys can't see that because I know it's kind of being blocked by the activate windows. Ralph looking juicy today. Oh, you're holding a 50 call for August 27. I'm making money right now. I'd love to hear that. Let's refresh Ortex. It's still showing the SI for AMC of 18.08%. I know you guys get those shares borrowed from what Stonko Tracker, but how accurate do you guys really think that website is, to be honest? Like, be real. Because there's 400,000 shares to borrow right now on GameStop. And for AMC, there is 650,000. Oh, there's some slight wall there at 37. It's testing 37 again. There's a small wall, which I don't think it should have trouble breaking. Oh, two. Nice. I like this bounce off 3650. I like that. I like that today. Hopefully we don't revisit that. I don't want to revisit this. I don't want to get this alert trigger today. I want this to start to bounce back to 38. Nice. It's above 37. I don't know what to believe except that AMC is going to triple digits soon, hopefully this year. Man, hopefully this year, man. It's already August. This stock has been going on since like late December, early January. I've just been watching this stock for that long. I think all the Publix data is garbage. I wouldn't be surprised to find out our level 2 data is from 3 weeks ago. No, don't say that. That's one thing I've learned. I would always think that the data would be really accurate. And after this whole GameStop AMC stuff, it's just like you can't really trust anything now. Isn't that sad? So we got pulled back. We got some resistance here at AMC at 37, but we're still holding above 3650, which I think is a W on AMC. I know we're still red on the day, but if you think about it, man, you zoom out, it's holding a pretty fair level, I would say. Like I said earlier, where I would start to like, be a little bit more worried is if we crack 36. It'd be 36. You don't want that close at 36, but we're seeing some resistance still here at 37. I wonder why. Okay, see how we're pulling back here slightly again? Look at GameStop. See how long it takes for it to react. It looks like GameStop's halted literally. Its stock does not trade a lot of volume. What was the lowest we've seen? Like 1 million by the close volume? Let's refresh the top active stocks on Yahoo Finance. Number one being, let's see. Still Fannie Mae. Number three is AMC with 17 million volume. Right in front of Apple, by the way, with 12 million volume. So AMC has 5 million more in volume than Apple. And then, of course, Pfizer, which we took a look at and is not doing too bad. AMC is being bipolar right now. Random green spike off the mid 36 level. Back to 37. It's back to that resistance. Okay, we're pulling back on Pfizer. Slightly. Back to 37, baby. Come on, break. And then Rolls-Royce. Tilray, by the way, is on there as well. Ford. Sub 1 million, 900K. MG says 980K. Not bad, not bad. All right, let's see what the volume is right now for GameStonk. Ooh, it broke past 37. 37.19. Nice rebound. GameStop volume is 391,000 today. Average volume is 5.6 mil. What's with the Bitcoin chatter going on? Is it really tanking or what? 45.3. Not bad. Baba. Ooh, Baba hit a new low. Let's take a quick glance at this before we come back to AMC because AMC is looking juicy. 37.20 rebound. Baba just hit a new 52-week low, man. And the interesting thing is I had a alert at 200, right? Right here because obviously as you can see off the highs at 319, this is one massive descending triangle. Like you can't fight the trend. And once we broke 200, we're now obviously at 172. I thought of dip buying this at 200. And then I think I just forgot about the stock until yesterday where my alert got triggered. I'm like, wait, what? Is it really coming down like that? I think Mr. Jack Ma is missing again. You guys remember that when he went missing? I think Coca-Cola has more volume than GameStop. Oh, this stock actually went from 51 when I had Coca-Cola to 56. So it actually did something. When did I have this? Like probably down here somewhere. Let's see how much volume Coca-Cola has today. Someone take a guess. Not bad. AMC, not bad. No, Jack Ma went missing. I remember and people thought he was dead. I know he was hiding somewhere. I didn't believe the fact that he was dead. So 8:30, Morans. First day of school for the kids. Oh yeah, the kids started school this week, right? I start next week. Oh man, I got my accounting book. It's not even a book. It's just the pages itself. No spine, no nothing, no cover. And it's not a thin book either. 37.26, not too bad. Let's go revisit Tesla. Hopefully Tesla's not pushing to new highs. 685. Hmm. I'm not a high schooler anymore. I remember in high school we had like my first intro to stocks was the stock simulator, like the paper trading. We would go to the computer lab. And I remember I think I bought Nike and Under Armour because obviously school starts in August and I thought it was like December. I thought, hey, they might do good with like Christmas sales, holiday sales. And I just bought a lot of Nike and Under Armour. Oh, excuse me. Wow, Robinhood didn't sell my call on Pfizer. What a dub. Didn't? I mean, it pulled back to 50.90s, but it's still green on the day. I mean, if you zoom out on the 15, 30 minute, the trend is still there. But obviously, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. 37.30. Is this the 5-minute EMA? Yes, it is 5-minute EMA. So usually, technically, a healthy balance would obviously be met at the blue line of the 5-minute after coming off the lows, which were 36.50s. The real test comes here, guys. The real test comes here for AMC. Like, I don't even care if it pulls back to 37. It could hold 37 here. That'd be beautiful. I mean, it's kind of flat. Look, it's going from red to green to red. Overall, bigger picture here. I think this is a pretty good bounce, pretty good levels for it to hold. It proved me wrong. I thought we were gonna sink under 36.50s, but you always gotta play it safe. Wait till tomorrow, maybe even Friday, for Tesla to come down to 650s. I mean, I'm gonna believe you now because you kind of creeped me out yesterday when you said I was gonna hit 666, and I actually did hit that level. Look at that. Literally, I can't make this up. Into close to hit that level. I sold right here. Pulled back. I thought I was right. And then it said nope. And it hit 666. And now we're at 680. So not too bad for Tesla. Yeah, the triple sixes. Another L on Doge, down 10%. Yeah, we have some crypto pullbacks going on right now. Oh, for those of you who just joined, I'm like the one crypto I obviously want to hold long term is Cardano, but I'm not willing to buy at this price right now. I'm gonna wait for another massive Bitcoin pullback. The first thing you get when you Google crypto is this article from Market Watch that states crypto is 95% fraud, hype, noise, and confusion. Nice. But yeah, I'm willing to buy some Cardano long term. For Bitcoin and Ethereum, I'm only willing to buy like dips and then I'm selling the rips. But Cardano's gonna be that long term hold. What is Roblox at? $80. I had earnings pre-market yesterday and it hit 81.55, which was near the high yesterday of 81. But you would think with kids going back to school that that this stock will start to slowly start to decline under like 70. Let's set a couple of alerts. Note, kids go back to school equals RBLX tanks. That's my alert sub 73. Just a little reminder. AMC pushing 37.37. I mean, if GameStop is following AMC, why are we not seeing the same move above 160 for GameStop? I have a question. Is Robinhood delayed with their chart readings? I'm looking at Yahoo Finance, Track Pfizer, and Robinhood is delayed by like 5 minutes. Is that true for anyone else? I don't think Robinhood has ever had delayed quotes. Like on Think or Sim here, when you open an account, you see at the top left here, guys, where it says real-time data, right here. That's obviously real time, duh. But sometimes people are trading on delayed data, which is not even 5 minutes, by the way. It's 20 minutes, 20 or 15 minutes. I think it's 20 minutes delayed. So you have to call them and say, hey, I want real time data. Even when you're paper trading, simulated trading, it's always delayed, but you can always call them and say, hey, I want real time. But for Robinhood, I think Robinhood's just poo poo on a stick. Like I don't think it should be delayed. Yahoo Finance, I've never used it for charting, never. So I don't know. All right, look, Robinhood is showing 37.27, AMC at 37.26, 24. It looks pretty real time to me. I mean, we're not seeing like a big difference in the price. Look, we're 17. So it took like half a second for Robinhood to catch it, unless I have like my Arby's Wi-Fi. What's going on, Destroyer? It's been a minute. It looks pretty real time to me. Maybe it's your Wi-Fi, man. I'll never YOLO 50K into Safe Moon. Maybe when I'm like a multi-millionaire, I will. Just for the memes. Every time I hear Ralph talk about AMC and GameStop moving together, I hear Stacks in the background. Yeah. Crypto took a dip. Thanks, Michael Burry. Tesla took a dip. Thank you, Michael Burry. So for those of you who don't know, it's Michael Burry versus Cathie Wood. Last quarter, Michael Burry bought a ton of puts on a lot of the stocks that Cathie Wood was bullish on. Tesla being one of them. What was another one of those stocks? I have it at the tip of my tongue. I think Tesla was the main one. But there was a couple other ones too, but I don't remember. And to hedge himself, he bought a lot of calls on Facebook and Apple. So obviously, if he's wrong on Tesla and whatnot, he'd obviously still make some money on his calls for Apple and Facebook. But this time around, he took it straight with Cathie. He said, you know what? I'm going to short the fund, baby. I'm going to short ARK. So he bought puts on this. So obviously, when you click the news tab on here, all you see is Michael Burry, Michael Burry, Michael Burry, the big short, Michael Burry. Michael Burry bets heavily against Tesla. 800,000 put options on Tesla in May. See what else. I mean, Cathie Wood's over here still buying Palantir, Alibaba Square. She's buying Alibaba near the lows, by the way. Keep that in mind. And Kathy Wood says that Michael Burry doesn't understand all this innovation, all this innovative tech stuff like space exploration. Oh, and Coinbase as well. Thank you, Pam. Destroyer, I'm sorry to hear that. LOL, I lost all of my AMC gains. What do you mean? I lost all of my AMC gains. Oh, like you put it into crypto or what? Yeah, Palantir bought like a ton of gold, by the way, because they said they're anticipating another Black Swan event. I mean, like what would be another Black Swan event? Like a war or something like I would assume a war or like another shutdown, another strain. Or is it on here? Oh, it's not, I don't see it on here. Palantir gold. They bought 50 million in gold bars in August as cash pile grows. 50 mil. I think they have a couple contracts with them. A destroyer. I've never really looked into Palantir to be honest. But that would be my wildest guess. AMC is number one on the volume, baby. AMC has been up there like for I don't even know how long. That's one thing. AMC still has the volume. It's above Pfizer by 2 million. Apple, AMD's back in there. Neo, Ford, Bank of America. Didn't banks just dump? Off, oh, 42 off the highs. We're at 41 still. Short the banks. AMC's back under 37. What do you know? It looks like it wants to give us another dip buy opportunity, huh? Oh yeah, Michael Burry also hates GameStop and AMC, by the way. He didn't say it directly. He didn't say that, AMC's going to zero or whatnot. Or I hate Adam Aaron, but Michael Burry said the meme stocks, people are going to get wrecked. And I'm reading a book called oh, this is Nasdaq for you, Destroyer, which is green, by the way. SPY, I believe, is also having a fair bounce. Ooh, triple fours, baby, 444. The high here was 447, by the way, so I would not be surprised if we see new highs. The book is called The Madness of Crowds, and I forget the name. Is always really tricky. The Madness. So it basically talks about like the craziest speculative bubbles we've had in history, from the tulip craze to the Mississippi company scenario where the banks would issue a lot of just like bonds, and people were buying them up like crazy, and they were worth nothing, by the way. There wasn't enough gold to back up all the money that was being printed, and people realized that, and the stock or the bonds just plummeted to zero. And then after that, like a couple of years later, came the what's the other one? The South Sea bubble. That's another thing. The South Sea bubble, which is literally built off the same foundation off any bubble. This was in 1720, by the way. What was the South Sea bubble, and why did it burst in the 1720? That's the next chapter I'm gonna have to read. So does Burry not like GameStop anymore? Oh, but yeah, interesting point. Burry actually bought GameStop when it was a couple bucks, like $8, I believe. He bought a lot. I think he sent a letter to the board, and I think they never read the letter. He sold, by the way, I think at $20. So he still made money. Obviously, grand picture, if he would have held to like a couple $100, he would have made a lot more money. But I think now he flipped on it. So he was bullish. He obviously bought some shares back then, but I don't know about now. Stacks a lot. Yes, Junzi, I'm still gonna invest in crypto, but I'm obviously not gonna use the blockchain wallet. Screw that. There was a lot of other people on Twitter that also got a lot of money stolen. And you guys heard about the $6 million hack? It's like, I don't know what's going on. Like if I had a lot of money stored in like Coinbase, I don't think I'd be comfortable. Especially when you read articles like that, you're like, oh man. And what's stopping that from me being the next victim? Until you are the next victim. There is, or rather was, $160 million worth of gold bars and silver coins held at the Afghanistan bank's vault at the presidential palace. Hmm. Let's see. Let's scroll through Twitter really quick. Any breaking news? AMC still at 36.85. One thing I said earlier is I don't want AMC to revisit 36. I'd start to get a little bit worried there, to be honest. 36 is the lower end of the uptrend here we've been having. $36, baby. But for now, I think we're in safe territory, even though we're kind of red here on the day. Let's refresh Ortex, see what the SI is looking like. For AMC, it's still the same. It hasn't changed. 18.08%. Didn't the South Sea have a 7 trillion market cap? That wasn't the South Sea. That was the first one around. The Mississippi Company. 7 trillion. It had some crazy price because people were buying them up like crazy. It's literally like it's like Wall Street because they would have buildings, right? And they would close off one end and then close off the other end. And at a certain time every single day, the gates would open and people would just rush to the middle and start trading. People sold their backs, like physical back. Say someone pays me $100 to just lean back, so someone could ride on my back. That's exactly how people were making money too. People became rich doing that. Imagine that, like, oh, can I use your back to write? That's insane. The Dutch East India Company. That was the Dutch East India Company was actually the first publicly. It's like the Dutch were like the founders of capitalism, basically. They had the first publicly traded company, and the reason they were doing that is they were using the money to fund exploration, to build boats for exploration. That was back around that time, by the way, too. And obviously they got overtaken by the British, and that was in Amsterdam. And then came London, and then obviously now we have New York. Yeah, Pam, I'm with you on that one. 37.15. We're back above 37. SPY is looking like it's gonna have another crazy just run up the entire day because that's what it does. That's what it's been doing. Why would we collapse? It doesn't make any sense anymore. We're just gonna go to new highs every single week. Tesla hit 688. Holy smokes! I can't believe this. Oh man, my paper hands hurt. It's gone, destroyer. Can't short it no longer. All right, I'm gonna have to remind myself. I have to activate this stupid Windows thing here. Let's refresh this really quick. AMC still number one there on the volume. It looks like Pfizer might overtake AMC today in volume because look, it's back up 51. This little pullback would have been a nice ideal dip buy, huh? It's coming for 55. Now that I think about it, if this actually breaks 55, we're probably gonna have to short Pfizer. The first time around, it had a rally like this back in November. It went all the way to 43. And what goes up must come down and did pull back to 36. It had a healthy pullback, however. Now it's just it's just ridiculous. I know you were just kidding. How about Hood? Hood had this random rally to 49.82. Now it's still holding here for 49. I mentioned I would be interested in the stock if we start to rally back above 55. Hence why I have a couple of alerts here on Robinhood. Has earnings today, by the way, after the close. The Hood. Alrighty, folks, we're gonna end the stream here. If you guys enjoyed this, I'd appreciate a thumbs up on the video. It helps out with the channel. We're obviously gonna be back tomorrow for another pre-market live stream. Oh, your Pfizer call sold. Hopefully it starts to pull back now. It doesn't hit 55. Sometimes some things are meant to be, you know. But for AMC, I would dip by this if it cracks 3650s. Hopefully it doesn't test 36 today, but we'll see where this takes us. GameStop is kind of still ran on the day, but it's holding right around 160. So looks like it just like halted, like it just quieted down. It's not pulling back. It's not going up. It's just right around 160s. But watch AMC today. Of course, I wouldn't buy Tesla today unless we start to drop aggressively, in which I don't think that's going to be the case today, man. It is what it is. Alrighty, everybody. Head on to my rants, baby. That's where the party continues. The party never ends. That's the thing. The party never ends. The party continues. So I don't like to end it when AMC's pulling back like this, but stay well, stay healthy, and I will see you guys tomorrow.